everybody, Uniquely Lady Charlotte here, and I am headed to my new job. Well, okay, my part-time job. Y'all hold on. Don't be trying to look under my shirt neither. Anyway, so let me tell you about last night. So yesterday, we just kind of sat in a classroom the whole time. Let me just go this way. We sat in the classroom the whole time, and for about 5 hours, which was pretty cool. I didn't think anything was wrong with it. Everybody else was kind of bored. I wasn't bored. I try to find the joy in everything that I do. But I was looking at their NEO program, New Employee Orientation. So their NEO program, and trying to see if there was anything that I can, bring back to my own program. They teach basically the same thing I teach, but then they kind of tailor it more to warehouse work. So I understand. So I'm on the right track with my training. All right, so then, when I'm gonna tell y'all this about Amazon. I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. Amazon will hire any and everybody. Everybody can work at Amazon. Now, I'm not saying this to be disrespectful, but not because I'm not trying to be. I'm just trying to show you how inclusive they are. A guy came in, he was blind, visually impaired, with a walking cane. He couldn't see where to scan his badge. A lady was standing right there. She helped him lift his hand up to that badge, and then she put him in that turnstile, and he went on about his business, went on to work. And I'm thinking in my head, I want to do whatever it is he doing, because whatever it is he doing, I can definitely do that. Then I saw a lady. She looked like she had cerebral palsy, and she only had one hand. She parked her car in the handicap spot. She got right on up to that badge thing, scanned her badge, and went on to work. Got in that turnstile. So I'm like, yep, I could probably do this. I'm tough. So they didn't have me a badge ready, which is okay. They didn't have a badge ready for me because I'm really thinking, y'all want me here. I really can go back home. I done got kind of sleepy. But I'm like, nope, that's not the way to think, Kim. That's not the way to think. So I go up to the window and I give her my ID. And she tells me that they don't have a badge for me, but to go stand over, over there. So I go over there. Now, over there is where another young lady was standing. She had been trying for 45 minutes to get into the turnstile. She was scanning her badge, but it was not turning for her. She went to the other side to try to scan her badge, and it was not turning for her. It took them 45 minutes, right when it was time for us to go in for our NEO class, which is 45 minutes late. Supposed to start at 3, started at 3:45. Then somebody came, maybe a supervisor, a manager, I don't know, but he came and gave her another badge. Well, he asked her first, what's your name? And she gave him his name and her name, and he was like, are you known by another name? And she was like, no, this is my name. And so he left and he came back and she got to go in with us. I'm like, man, so when they say you can't get into Amazon without that badge, you sure can't. You sure can't. And you can't get out of there neither. So don't think you're going to pop somebody in the eye and think you're going to run out because you're getting ready to quit. And you're going to get them and you're going to punch them in the eye and think you're going to run out of Amazon. You ain't going to get out. They're going to lock your stuff down and you're going to get the wheels whooped off of you. So we go into the classroom and watching 5 hours of video. Like I said, it was boring, but I appreciated every bit of it because of what I do, because I'm in management. And I always try to take a little bit of something and incorporate it in my thing. Let's see. They told us about HR a little bit. You get 401k, and I'm a seasonal employee. I saw videos where you're supposed to get a white badge as a seasonal employee, and then you get a blue badge if you become like a permanent part-time seasonal. I don't know, but I know my badge blue, and I'm like, well, I thought I had applied for a white badge. I don't know. I'm just trying to make cruise money. All right, so got my badge, got my little company ID, all my little stuff. So I feel real Amazon official. I'm a real Amazonian. All right, so then came time for break. You get 15-minute break. So my shift is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or as they say, Sunday, Monday, Sunday, Monday, Friday, Saturday. But in my mind, it's still Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So that's when I work. So I work 4 hours, but I could flex up to an hour, meaning they can ask me to stay an extra hour or let me leave an hour early, depending on how production is or packages and stuff. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And you can pick up an extra shift. Now, Scotty said, don't do that. He said, you just slow your horses down because you work a full-time job that's very demanding, which it is very demanding. He said, and then you over here, you ain't never worked in a warehouse or nothing. You doing too much. You just stay with your 16 hours, 20 hours a week. I'm okay with that. But y'all know me. Y'all know me. I'm going to bust a move. I'm going to try it one day. I'm going to try it. I'm going to get myself together and I'm going to try it. I ain't going to be like right now because I'm still having trouble the second day getting to work on time. I got there 5 minutes early. Just 5 minutes. My youngest daughter was on the phone fussing at me the whole time. Didn't I tell you to leave at 2 o'clock? You were supposed to be leaving at 2 o'clock. Now it's almost 3 o'clock. You ain't even there yet. But she done called me already and shook me down. So I left the house at 2:08. So I'm trying to get there. Now, so the 15-minute break came. And that was just funny to me. I don't know people personally, but that's what it is on the job. You get a 15-minute break. What you supposed to do in 15 minutes? Big as Amazon is, I'm supposed to walk from my station way over to the break tables, try to get me some water, try to eat my little sandwich. By the time, I'm fat and I'm slow. So by the time I head that way, I got to turn around and come back. So I told my oldest daughter, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go halfway, like three minutes down the corridor, down the aisle. I'm going to find me a little crack in the wall. I'm going to get up in the crack, get up in there, and eat my sandwich and drink my water. And then I'm going to just hang in that little crack a little bit, little crack, little closet, something. Just a little, just a little something out the way, off the main drag. That's what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So I can get back to my station on time because you're supposed to be back to your station on time. He said, not coming in the door in 15 minutes. He said, not that. He said, you need to be at your station in 15 minutes. So I'm like, dang, that's 7 minutes walking. I'm going to say about 4 minutes walking down. Then about 4 minutes I got to walk back. That's already 8 minutes. Then I'm going to have to use the bathroom. That's another 6 minutes. That ain't enough. I'm gonna lose. Oh, the police just pulled somebody over. He sure did get him. So I just came through a little speed trap, and he came out the little cubby hole, and he pulling people over. I was doing 60, speed limit 55. I was doing 60, but me and this car just kind of hung like right together. Oof, glad it wasn't me. I'm just trying to go to my new job. All right, so at the 15-minute break, I went to the restroom. Okay, got me some chips. They got a vending machine. It's like a refrigerator. You can take a drink out of it, and then the chips and stuff you can take off the rack, and then it's the honor system. And then you go over and you pay for it. You stick your card in there and pay for it. Well, it really ain't the honor system because I'm sure they got all kinds of cameras all over that place. And what I also noticed was at the break tables, women had their pocketbooks laying there. They didn't have them zipped up, some of them. They were just on the tables with their lunch pail and everything. And I'm like, dog, they real trusting around here. But that's what it is. They got all them cameras. So get in there and steal something if you want to. Get in there and run your hand through somebody's pocketbook if you want to. During break, let's see, I had 2 people in my class that were hearing impaired, and they had a sign language interpreter the whole time. Well, when we went to that break, after the first 2.5 hours, we went to break. Only one came back. The other one didn't come back. I'm like, ooh. Hope she was giving them the same information that they were giving us verbally, because he did not come back. So let's see what else happened. That was about it. It wasn't prepared. They weren't prepared for us. Everything was just going wrong, and you couldn't hear them talking, and you had to read the slides. And then when they were talking, they were just kind of reading off the slides verbatim. They didn't really ad lib. They just kind of stuck to what was on the PowerPoint, which I understand. In management, you want to do that because somebody will say that you said something that you didn't even say. All right, so I got through yesterday. Felt good, sat down, talked a little bit here and there. Get my first paycheck on the 26th. Happy about that. I thought it would be sooner because I ain't had a job that pay every week in so long. I didn't know if you work like a week in the hole and then the following week you get a check, but you don't work a week in the hole with getting paid every 2 weeks. But I don't know, it was all kind of new. So I said today I'm gonna be better prepared. I'm gonna put my hat on, I'm gonna find me a hat so I can look real tough. Find me a hat. I got on my black sweatshirt, kind of like a sweatshirt, and I got on my army pants, my little fake army pants, and I got on my Amazons. You know how they say forces? These are called my Amazons, or my yobs. I call them my yobs. And I say my yobs because this is why. So my middle daughter, she used to work at Hardee's, and I think this lady was from Honduras, and she worked with a lot of younger people. She was the shift leader, and she used to ride the city bus when I drove it. So she was the shift leader, and the younger people weren't listening to her. You know how young people do at Burger King or McDonald's or Hardee's, how they halfway listening. And so she got frustrated one day, and she just told them, you know, they were disrespectful, and I am not going to lose my job. So some days it get hard like that. So I call this my job that I'm going to. My job is my real job, but this is my job. Get on over here and learn what they do. Might make a few friends. Now, okay, make any friends because they don't allow you to talk really. Ain't nowhere for you to be talking to nobody. Ain't none of that. Well, I don't want to talk anyway. I talk all day at my job, and I talk to y'all. I don't want to do no extra talking. I ain't got no room. All right, so today I think we're supposed to. See, it's 2:30. Okay, I'm getting there now. I'm doing something now. Doing something with this thing now. So I think today we're supposed to finish talking to HR. So like if you got some time that a trip planned and you need some time off, then you need to let them know within the first 7 days. Well, this day number 2, and they gonna know today. I'm going on that cruise. I'm gonna need all 10 days. Yeah, I know my cruise 7 days, but I need some time to recuperate from my cruise. Get right back in the warehouse. If I go back, I gotta see. I may not go back. I gotta see. I gotta see. That's all I can say. I gotta see. Cause that extra money gonna be nice, so I can stop paying for some things out my check, or even I can bank that money, or like I say, pay my business expenses with that money, or start putting some of the meat and potatoes in my business. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I ain't no spring chicken no more. Hopefully this job will help me lose some weight. They changed my medication, put me on Rybelsus, because everybody taking my Trulicity for weight loss. So they don't have any. So they put me on Rybelsus. See what that's about. But the first weird side effect I get, I'm quitting. I am quitting. Found out Amazon really don't fire you. I mean, you get fired, but you can come depending on what you do. But it sounds like you can do just about anything. But they'll take you right back. They'll fire you, but they'll take you right back. After 90 days, you can come back. 90 days. If you need a mental health break, you can go there, work, then don't come in. Then they'll send you a letter after about 2 days, 3 days, saying job abandonment, something like that. And then you just send them an email saying you're coming back to work, and then you go back to work. That's what the man told us yesterday. So I'm like, you can get fired, but they just take you right back. They got some great benefits. I don't get a lot of benefits, but like I get that 401k, and you can win some prizes. I'm not enthused by the prizes. That's nice though. That's nice. Nice way to build up employee morale. I will say that. I do that at my job anyway. But what else you get? Oh, you can get like 50% of your pay. They got a card, and that's gonna come in the mail, and you can get up to 50% of your pay if you need to get paid before payday. So I'm like, now that's all right. If you don't have gas money, get to work, get your little piece of change off your card, get you some gas, get you a little lunch, and come on to work. They said, don't let that be the hold up that you ain't got paid yet and you can't get there. They got a nice little nurses station. I think it's called AmCare. I'm not real sure. I'm not real sure, but it looked really nice. It looked really nice, and they gave us a gift. They gave us a gift when we got there, a little gift bag. Now, when I saw what was in the gift bag, I'm like, they getting ready to work the dog bookie out of me. The dog bookie out of me. The gift bag was the telltale sign. Inside the gift bag was several packs of BioFreeze. That's my youngest daughter calling me right now, wanting to know if I'm at the job. Several packs of BioFreeze, a hot pack, a cool pack for your muscles, a ball that you can put in your hands, not a stress ball, a real hard ball. Oh, she calling y'all, so I'm gonna go. But anyway, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened later. All right, bye.